What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Q that Rude Boy, aka the Wave Man. You already know how we rockin', man. We back at it like crack addict, man. Stop playing on me, stop playing on me, and stop playing me. Look, today I had to come through with the 1-2. You feel me? We had to come through with that. Wham. Jump, little baby.
Me and my dog, we get them 2 in a row. Me and my dog, we get them 2 in a row.
Vocal effect tutorial, you already know how I rock it, man. A lot of y'all been asking for, so what else am I supposed to do? Let's get into this blank thing, man, right after these messages. Go to the messages, all right?
Boom. Bam. Oh, bop.
You won't get it out of me, cause there'll be a casualty. Yeah. Don't try to play me like a fool, you still gotta play by the rules.
I want to thank everybody for coming back to the channel, man. If you are part of this family, man, I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. If you're not, I don't know what you're doing. Look, my peoples, they don't really know you, and they don't ting good to people we don't know, you feel me? So just go ahead and subscribe down low, man. Make sure you throw a thumbs up on this video and also comment who else you want to hear next or any other videos you want to do, man. It's a big family, you feel me? So let's get into this blank thing, man. But before we get into it, I want to shout out some of my family, you feel me? Scatter. First person I want to shout out is Doper, man. Shout out to you, man. You've been a day one supporter, man. So shout out to you, big shout out to you for leaving a comment on the Instagram. And another shout out I want to give is to Kiana Mercedes, man. Shout out to everybody that just showed love on my Instagram and all that, man. If you want to be next to get a shout out, man, make sure you head to the Instagram at @QThatRudeBoy on Instagram and Twitter, and just leave a genuine comment, y'all. Just leave a comment, you can be next. You feel me? So let's get into this blank thing. I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna get into today, man. Wham. I'm a little baby. Let's get it.
Made a my ice and roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole breed. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hold this. You a bad boy, my bitch is when I look at you. You a fake nigga, your boys won't feel books with you. You ain't do shit when nigga coming tough for you. Let always have these niggas in our bullet. Playing with me, it get no realer. Beating on my chat like gorilla. This ain't no game, this is more realer. Ain't no he, this ain't no thriller. Count up the bag, shawty call me daddy, she can't count on her dad. Make my birthday throwing dice on the ass. We throw that money, no need for a tab. Count up the bag, shawty call me daddy, she can't count on her dad. Make my birthday throwing dice.
Let me stop, man. You already know how you rockin', man. If you want to hear the rest of that song, man, make sure you go to the Soundcloud. And we do release these FLPs, man, for these vocal presets. So links will be in the description, man. Check them things out. Let's get into this. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Let's get into this blank thing. Look, first things first, if you want to sound like Lil Baby, you got to sound like Lil Baby. Feel me? So we're going to get into, besides that, is the mixing aspect of it. So first things first, guys, Lil Baby does use auto-tune sometimes, and that's the type of sound that we're going for right now. So first thing we did right here is get the auto-tune. You feel? Like I tell you guys in every video, your auto-tune is largely dependent on the beat that you choose. So every beat is gonna have a different key that your vocal is supposed to be in. With that being said, for this beat, shout out to Celeb, produced the beat. For this beat, it is in the key of a D, as you can see, and it's a major scale. Now, as you can see right here, this usually will be here at soprano, but what we did, we go to alto tenor. What I find that this does, it just kind of sharpens out the tone to what I like the tone to sound like, you feel me? And I feel like in Lil Baby's case as well, because his voice is kind of in a little bit more in a higher tone, this does a perfect job of that. So, next, you feel me? Retune speed, you feel me? What we did here, it's a pretty fast retune speed of 8. It's not a T-Pain type of retune speed where it sounds like it's robotic-y, but it's enough to activate on the vocal. But when you're rapping like Lil Baby, where it's not holding out tones, like it's like Pikachu intimate, the auto-tune is not gonna hold out on a note. So you can actually throw this up even higher, but like I said, it's pretty fast by itself, and this is what we got. So retune speed of 8, and we did a humanizer 0, just because, like I said, it's actually rapping with just auto-tune on it, so it's not gonna even really sound like there's too much auto-tune on it, if that makes sense. So we did a retune speed of 8. Key D, scale major, and I'm gonna play it with and without so you guys can hear what this actually does.
Made a ice and roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hoe this. You a broke boy, my bitches when I look at you. You a fake nigga, your boys won't feel boost with you. You ain't do shit with nigga coming tough from you. Let always have these niggas in our bulletproof.
As you guys can hear, you get what I'm saying now. The auto-tune is on it, but it doesn't sound like it's too much on it because he's talking so fast and it's more rapid spitting. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into this next thing, man. De-esser, man. You got to get to this Maximus, guys. This is preset plugins right here, guys. I'm making sure all y'all can get into it. And if you don't have auto-tune, guys, there is a plugin called the Fruity Picture. Let me know if you guys want me to do a tutorial on that for those who don't have auto-tune. But like I was saying, the Maximus, what the Maximus does, it has a preset in here that actually has a de-esser. So you want to go to Maximus and you want to click de-ess narrowband. Boom, that's gonna be your de-esser. Basically what a de-esser does, guys, it just takes out the sibilants when you say s. If you hear a bunch of s when you're rapping, you hear a lot of sibilants, it's because you need a de-esser to take those s's out. Basically a higher frequency that the mic catches sometimes. You feel me? Sometimes you do need it, sometimes you don't. I chose to put it on. Next thing is of course, you're gonna need your Fruity Parametric EQ2. Now what we did a high pass. Now what the high pass does, it allows the highs to pass, which means it cuts out the lows. Also what we did was we took a dip, which you want to do a lot more taking out than pushing, you feel what I'm saying? So what we did was we took out a frequency of the 237 range, which holds like a bass tone. I'll play this right now so you guys can hear.
Made a ice and roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hoe this. You a broke boy, my bitches when I look at you. You a fake nigga, your boys won't feel boost.
If you guys could hear, there was a deeper tone and we just want to take that out, and we did the same thing, another frequency sweep with the 500 range, which is a kind of a tinny type of tone. You'll hear it right here. And basically how you find these is frequency sweeps.
Made a ice and roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hoe this. You a broke boy, my bitches when I look at you. You a fake nigga, your boys.
So we wanted to take that out as well. So we took out the 257 range about and the 517 range. And what we also went ahead and did was we did a boost at the 3400 range, and we did another boost at the 12,000 range, just to get that mid-high, and we wanted to kind of get that R&B air over the top range over here. You feel what I'm saying? So we just used one EQ on this track. You know how we rocking, man. Next thing we did, go ahead and turn these back on. The next thing we did, guys, we got a Fruity multi-band compressor. Now, what I find a multi-band compressor does a lot of the times, guys, if you know how to use this plugin, this will make your vocal just pop. You feel what I'm saying? Because what it does is it kind of compresses in frequencies, if that makes sense. We're not going to get too deep on this because this takes a little bit more to explain, but
made a ice and roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hoe this.
Now, we didn't find that to be enough, so what we also did, guys, was put a Fruity compressor on it. Now, what we did with the Fruity compressor, we just wanted to do pretty simple, basic rap tutorials, you know, pretty basic rap compressing basics, really, which is fast attack, because you could really smash rap vocals, you know, and you also wanted to throw that threshold up so it actually really takes place on the vocal, you know, it really hits, and also ratio of 8:1, and we wanted to put the gain back up just to compensate for the gain loss that we actually took on the ratio. So next thing we did was the Soundgoodizer, guys. You already know Soundgoodizer can save a lot of mixes regardless if you get half of these other things correct, which I like to believe is the EQ and compression is the most important part of mixing, period. So yeah, Soundgoodizer, what we went ahead and did was we just wanted to add some presence back in the high frequency range, you feel what I'm saying? So I'll play this with and without it, and basically we just did preset A and we went almost 1/4 the way. So I'll play it with and without it so you guys can hear what this actually did.
Made a ice and roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hoe this. You a broke boy, my bitches when I look at you. You a fake nigga, your boys won't feel boost with you.
As you guys can hear, that just added so much presence that we definitely needed to this track just to really fit it and sit in that mix, you know what I'm saying? Next thing we did, we got the Fruity chorus. Now, basically what we got the Fruity chorus is just to expand the stereo range, really. So you can do this with a lot of different plugins, but we just wanted to expand the stereo range, and basically what we did, we used the Fruity chorus, and I'll play this. We use the sub bus, what I like to call the sub bus, which is this knob right here. We just basically put it 1/4 the way, but I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna also show you how it sounds if it's full, and you can imagine what it kind of does when it's simmered down and the effect it takes.
Made a mind just a roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hold this. You a bro boy, my bitch is when I look at you. You a fake nigga, your boys won't feel books with you. You ain't do.
And basically we do that just a tad bit, just to expand the stereo range. You know, we don't want to go all the way because then the effect just sounds a little overbearing. So that's what we did for that, man. Next thing we did was the fruity reverb, guys. We just got a open oval space, guys, and these are the settings right here, man. Main thing is you don't want your reverb to be all the way.
Made a mind just a roll, then.
You don't want that. That's cluttering. You feel what I'm saying? You do not want that. So we used the sub bus and we did it basically 1/4 the way.
Made a mind just a roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread.
Just enough to make, like, basically wet up that vocal just to sit in the mix, because basically if you put your reverb all the way up,
made a mind just a roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread.
that makes it sound like you're somewhere maybe in a church or a large factory and you're so far out. You know, you're in a large space and you're just out there. So the effect that kind of does is that kind of throws your vocal back in the mix. You feel what I'm saying? So we don't want to be all the way back. We actually want to be somewhere in the middle, and we want to be up front in the you know, the actual mix, so we can hear what we're saying. All right, so that's what we did with the reverb. We went about 1/4 the way. And with the delay, guys, you already know how you rock, and we want correct delays that actually delay on time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this up for you so you guys can hear what an on-time delay kind of sounds like.
Made a mind just a roll, then ice on my neck cause a whole bread. Light skin shawty but show, then she wanna work out, I told her hold this. You a bro boy, my bitch, boy, my bitch, boy, my bitch.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, guys, what you mainly want to play with when you get to the delay is this time right here. If you did not already sync up your BPM like I didn't, you just want to manually play with this time till you get it right. And you also want to play with the cut, because sometimes you don't want your delay to be the same EQ setting as the actual main vocal. Sometimes you want to put it in a filter so that it could really sit in the background. You feel me? So with all that being said, y'all, this is Lil Baby Vocal Effect Tutorial. You already know how you rockin', man. SoundCloud Sundays stream is coming again. You already know how you rockin', man. Make sure you come see us on Sunday and turn up with us. You already know how you rockin', man. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, a comment, and make sure you subscribe, guys. I want to know what to do. You guys help me. You feel me? Let's get into this brain thing, man. Dunzo!